What up YouTube, this is Shady Marmalade with another episode of Draw of Shady, also known as the first episode. And today we're going to be drawing Miss Dronjo from Yattaman. Dronjo maybe, I'm not sure how we say that. Going to get a ruler here and draw some proportions up so we get it all looking in the right shapes and things. We're going to mark off 2 centimeter gaps. Basically going to get to ourselves a grid of, let's go for 8 heads high, I'm thinking on this one. Draw a line up. There's a picture of what she looks like there with her, that's actually an action figurine. And away we go. So rolling some lines across. Now, normally we'd measure the other side of the where I'm ruling to, so the lines would be perpendicular to the vertical axis, so there's nothing non-parallel on there. Get some good proportions in. But I'm not good at this job, so let's just go with what we've got here. Let's see how many I've done there. 4, 5, is that 5? Yep, 6. Here comes number 7. And plot twist number 8. Alright, so the reason we're going with 8 here is because one of the most common ways of dividing up a human being into proportions is 8 heads high. Yep, that's definitely not parallel. Good work, good work. So yeah, there we go. So the idea is that in any figurine we're going to have an 8 heads high for our character. So top circle is going to be the head. We'll just draw a nice little circle in there. Yep, there we go. Circle. That's where the skull's going to go. Maybe just add a little bit of a chin on the bottom there. Yep, there we go. Great start. Great start. Now you can see I'm drawing the shoulders and the rib cage. I'm drawing them in nice and close there. A professional would leave a gap because the person would have a neck. Miss Dronjo in this sketch does not have a neck. That's probably a mistake I'll be fixing up later on. Next thing, we've got her rib cage in place. Make a dot for the where the shoulder should be. Let's say about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about halfway up to where the crotch is. So we'll just mark that in there now. Now the pelvis is going to go in, make a bit of a saddle shape for that. There we go. And that's a lot of spine we've got to put between those two, isn't it? That's okay, we'll figure this out. Draw a line down the middle so we don't get too off kilter. Yeah, there we go. Time to fix up those shoulders, I think, buddy. Alright, so we're going to let her have a neck this time because, you know, if it's free, why not? Draw a little... some facial guidelines, sure. And let's see, a bit of a neck. There we go, tiny neck. Yep, and the shoulders going right back where they were. So yeah, we're not learning a lesson. That's fine, that's fine. We're going to draw in the sternum there, a bit of the rib cage, long spine, very long spine. And we're kind of, not sure what we're doing right now. Oh, I see, we'll just move the pelvis up a bit because now that's obviously how this first works. So now we've got a giant rib cage, a very small bit of spine, and then a pelvis that's apparently as large as the rib cage section. Elbows look about right in place. The forearms forearms maybe a bit high. Oh god, this is so hard. This is why I don't do this for a living. All right, legs. Kneecaps are halfway down. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty natural right there. Some big ass thighs. Looks like a oh yep, and then some shins. Oh boy, and drop a foot on there. That's about the shape a foot would be in perspective, maybe. Draw a toe on. Yep, this is looking great. Mirror image it, I guess. Let's put the other thigh in. Make it even bigger if possible. Can we do that? There we go. Look at that. It's bigger. It's actually bigger than a rib cage almost, isn't it? Yep, big meaty shin bone as well. Always like to see parallel edges on a shin bone. And yeah, another pointy foot. We can put with toes this time. Probably not. Nope, just draw a straight line up. That's looking great. Yep, so we're off to a great start here. Maybe round it out a bit. Yep, more ovals. Because basically the body's made of basic shapes, so we've got some... Ooh boy, some big curves there. Alright, so... let's put some more detail into these shapes so it looks better. Gonna have another elbow in about the right place. Well done. Hand up at shoulder height, and she's gonna be holding one of those weird pipe skeleton things that she's big skull pipe thing there. There we go. And that actually looks quite good. I'm not going to probably redraw that pipe because that looks pretty spot on. Alright, so rib cage, draw a collarbone there. Yep, this is looking great. No room for the arms really. Oh yeah, draw the norgs on. There we go. Some lovely breasts. Just kind of tuck the arm behind there. If you're ever nervous about drawing arms, you can always just tuck them behind the rest of the body. That's what great artists do. See if we can get away with doing it with this one. We'll just start a shoulder from the bone. Draw a little arch there, because that's what arms look like. Straight tube there. This is actually looking pretty solid. I'm just going to practice a bit of leg work there. We've just got a little T-Rex head on the side there, just to kind of get the proportions right. Got the big meaty Miss Dronjo leg, as you can see, taking up most of the body mass. Little tail to balance it out. So I think we've definitely got the proportions pretty solid, and by solid I mean chunky. By chunky I mean far too chunky. So, alright, maybe let's just start colouring this in. Maybe we'll get better if we just start drawing over top of it. That's usually how this works. So we'll draw the skin on outside of the skeleton would be. What am I trying to do right now? Pick up the eraser. Yeah, right. So we're going to rub out some of these shapes in the middle because they're making us look bad. Maybe if we just kind of leave it with the outline and draw some clothes on the top really quickly, we're going to get to a stage where we're comfortable with this enough to upload it and then pretend we never did it. I won't sign a name on it at the end, that's fine. So let's draw the outfit on maybe. Nope, we're drawing that's obviously the belly button right there. Yep, good proportions. That's the underwear region. That's, oh man, those thighs, look at that. Alright, so let's have a look. She's got like she's got a circular kneecap, because that's how bodies work. We're going to make, we've got the T-Rex talons on the foot. So we're kind of mixing our two images there. Yep, we're going quite well on this one actually. Okay, so enough dicking around. Let's make these thighs even bigger. There we go. Another circle for a kneecap. Alright, we'll draw let's just draw her outfit on her. That looks okay. More collarbones just to make sure we've got things right. Bit more clothing. It's always good to jump between the clothing and the anatomy in this thing, because if you spend too long on any single one, you'll start to see the mistakes and get depressed. So, as you can see, I wasn't happy with how the body was looking, so it's time to jump back to the outfit again. And yeah, that doesn't look very good. But you know what? I'm a bit over this one, so let's start inking, because that's another way to make sure the picture finishes quicker, just straight to ink. And that's probably the best thing I've done so far. That little line of the mask there. Let's drop another. Not sure what it reminds me of. If it's Rouge the Bat or I guess it reminds me of Miss Dronjo. I never watched that show. This is actually pretty solid stuff. Like, don't worry, I will get this wrong. I guarantee we will shady this up. But for now, that doesn't look so bad. It looks a little bit like she's Rouge the Bat, but that's okay. We can fix that later. Got her eyes in there. Looks like I've forgotten to draw the hair in, but that's okay. No one notices these things unless you're a fan, or unless you've put a picture of what it should look like right up next to it. Finishing the face off. And now the brave step into the body. Let's go. Yep, more costume. That's kind of like the edge of the bra, I guess. I'm not quite sure what that's meant to be. Bit colouring in. There we go. The most important part. Done two quick moves. We're going to do the collarbones again, or we're going to move straight to the arms. Oh yeah, here we go. So, there we go. Now gloves are great because you obviously just do all the colouring in. You don't have to worry about what the muscles look like underneath. We'll just, a couple of fingers. We'll just, yep. And that's what her arm looks like now. So we're going to do that pipe, probably just trace over it. Yep. Alright, so oh dear, the other shoulder, and yep, just a cylinder. That's what the arm looks like. Though the glove is helping me out here again, as you can see. We just get to basically square off a shape, and if you can't see the anatomy underneath it, then you have no idea. It doesn't look good. What we gotta do? The weird thong part of the bottom of the dress. So it's kind of like a mankini, but there's this bit out the side as well. Not sure what's. Maybe if I just draw colour in the junk black and draw some stripes off it, that'll yeah, there we go. So codpiece on, link it up with some lines. Oh yeah, and then a couple more stripes. There we go. The shading, because you know that gives it. That just means you're really committing to what you've done. Yep, great. Should we just do more colouring in? That's probably going to feel. Yep, feels like we're accomplishing something. That's great. Just a bit more characters wear a lot of black, really, shouldn't I? Here we go, gloves. Oh yeah, there we go. So this looks like it's something I was intending to do. This is fantastic. And oh yeah, the giant thighs. So luckily they're all covered in gigantic boots. So this, I mean, this is. I really should have just started with a black marker and then work backwards from there. We're gonna taper these boots off. We're just gonna draw them as a big cylinder. Let's have a look. Alright, we lost the T-Rex claws, and yeah, straight lines. Why not? So there we go. We got like a nice little rectangle for the lower part of a leg, and then a big fat oval for the top part. Because that's yep. There we go. We're committing to that, and colouring it in so we can't change it again. Fantastic. And let's just make a mirror image of that. So down we go. Top part of the thigh. A little bit of tapering there. There we go. Nice round front of the foot, because that's what feet look like from the front sometimes. Oh yep, a little subtle kneecap shading there. That's why they call me Shady. I do a lot of shading. That's not why they call me Shady. And some more colouring in. I'm actually enjoying the colouring in more than the. Actually, that really does make them look like. Yeah, you really lose a lot of nuance when you. When you just colour the entire thing in black, don't you? Alright, so I think we are almost done with this one. I mean, I was actually done when I was before I picked the marker up, but oh yeah, a bit of cleavage. Put on the collarbones, most important part. Got to colour in the. There's a D on the head. How am I going to do that? I'll do it in black. That's not going to work, is it? Alright. Well, this is. We're going to round that sketch out now. Quality piece of work. That'll be on my Instagram later, if I had an Instagram, which I don't. Alright, so yeah, a bit of colour. Let's fix this. There we go. And now we're ready to go. Should we do the cape in red whilst we're at it? That gigantic red cape that she's wearing. We're just gonna the lips and the pipe. That's it. Yep, that's that. So yeah, we forgot the hair and we forgot the cape. And yeah, we'll just colour in the little dinosaur there, because obviously that's a key part of my process. It makes it seem like I do this impromptu, which of course I don't. Took many hours to plan this one out. Didn't quite get the legs right that time, did I? Neither the dinosaur nor Miss Dronjo. Alright. Big belly on him, because why not? Some stripes. Oh yeah. You gonna do the love heart in red, or are we just gonna... Nope, I think we're done. Maybe we're not. Let's see. I'm probably not gonna digital color this one in because of already. Yep, away we go. Alright, so we're gonna try to do a chibi one now, which is very simple. You just gotta draw a circle. Let's draw a very clean circle. That's not a good circle. We'll draw a better circle. Yep. Pointy. Yep. No. Okay. All right. Right. Circles. So. Yep. Circle. All right. So chibi is like the proportions are more. Instead of 8 heads high, you're really thinking more two heads, 2.5 heads high. The head's bigger, so it's easy to kind of get the detail right this time, get the proportions in there. So I'm taking a bit more care of this one about where the road maps or the features should be. We've got an eye there, another eye there. Drop a nose on. Next big thing would be the lips and the ears. Can't draw lips, we'll draw a little oval there, because that's not how lips work. And ears below the eye line, that seam. Yeah. There we go. This does not look terrible right far. So drop a little mask on top there. That looks. I'm doing that a bit high. Like, shouldn't the point of the mask be over her nose? Isn't that how it is on the kind of? It's actually ending above her eye line there, isn't it? Well, all right. So we'll give her a neck this time. No, that does not look. Maybe that's the mask's got to be lower, surely. Yeah, okay, we'll just. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm the king of attention to detail. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. So we'll taper that in. All the care of a practiced brain surgeon. Let's draw on the rest of this weird mask I don't fully understand. Kind of goes down like a wrestler's mask, then up to the ear part. Yep. Okay. Looks like an owl or a cat, but sure. More of that. Yeah, okay. I think I get this now. I don't get this now. Alright, drop the eye in. Maybe some eyelashes. I'm not ashamed of this bit. This bit is actually looking pretty solid. Let's get these lips to look more human-like. Nope. Close enough. No one looks at the lips. Okay. So we'll draw on the sternum part, upper chest. That looks pretty inoffensive. Drop the forearms on, but they're rather big. Alright, let's just draw the clothes bit. I'm gonna go for that same cheeky pose again. We'll just draw the letter V and hope that looks enough like an arm. Yep, 2 cylinders side by side. Excellent. And just draw that same sort of claw shape again. There's a skull covering up most of the hand so I don't have to draw it. And yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's not good. Okay. Alright, so she's got a neck, she's got the front part of her costume, taper it in a bit for a tiny waist, just the cheekiest bit of shadow under the tit there, and yeah, okay, that's a drinking straw for an arm. That's not going to look good, is it? Let's alright, her shoulder comes to there. No, alright. So we can either move her shoulder, or I can just get rid of her neck. Let's just, yeah, we'll just pop her shoulder. We'll just pretend she hasn't got that shoulder. That's fine. All right, a bit of light shading. Get rid of the guidelines we're not using anymore. Not that we were using them in the first place, but it feels more professional to lay down loose sketches and then erase them out later in the process, because it looks like you're working to some sort of plan. Okay, now I've got to remember which bits are meant to be erasing here. So that's not her mask. Yeah, okay. That's the part. Okay, that. I've got the right bits in there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright. Now, this is an excellent opportunity to forget to draw the. Oh, yep, legs. Once again, just about the right proportions there, as you can see. Gonna make sure she's got some healthy shaped thighs. Now I'll just add the kneecaps and drop in the shins. Try and make sure we stay in proportion here. Give her a pointy foot there, pointing inwards. Another excellently pointed foot. That looks about right, I think. I'm kind of eyeballing because I've got the grid in place, but yeah, so let's see, her boots would end around there. Yep. Her other boot. Yeah, that looks about right. Maybe should that be a bit longer? I'm not sure. Alright, well, I think we're just going to finish colouring this one in and call it a day. So that's just a bit of shading on the bit that we got right, which is the hat. Looks great. Now the bit's meant to be, that's black as well, a bit of shading on there. Just going to finish that arm off. Nope, that's fine. Just, yeah, there we go. Very professional. Shade the boots in a bit more. And yeah, what a masterpiece. Just drop the old Hancock on there. Marmalade. There we go. Boom. And there you have it. Fantastic piece of art, and you're welcome.